Joe, are you excited for the new Spider-Man movie next month?
Oh, yeah. I have been watching the leaked trailers. It's got me so hyped.
You shouldn't be doing that. It's going to ruin the hype for you. Besides, the new one is already out.
Oh, come on, man. It just makes me more excited to see the movie.
How are you even able to still watch the leaked trailer? It was taken down by Sony.
Well, I may or may have not downloaded it to my computer to do analysis on what's in the movie.
What's up, guys? Can you believe how bad the security is at Sony? They just can't win.
They need to do better there. There have been too many hacks in the past. Remember back in the 2010s when Sony got hacked?
That was a mess. Everyone's accounts on PlayStation were compromised. So many credit cards got leaked.
Why would that matter when our information is being sold, regardless what safety feature we use?
Shut up, Joe. You would be that stupid to give a random homeless man your social security number.
Regardless, I managed to download the video from YouTube to keep as YouTube history. I find it fun to keep videos that officials have taken down.
Well, not only was the second trailer leaked, but now someone out there is holding the full movie hostage. He's selling the movie for the dumbest amount of money.
Oh yeah, someone found the unfinished version of the movie and is selling it for $430 to $480.
If I was the hacker, I would be selling it for far more money.
Maybe the person is wanting to make a deal with Sony for ransom?
I reckon, but why would I buy an unfinished movie?
I don't think I would. The unfinished version may be hard on my eyes.
Joe, your eyes are already thinning its vision with how often you look at the sun.
I don't do it too often. At least I wasn't you when you looked directly into the eclipse a couple years ago.
Guys, come on. How about to help the audience to keep their minds off the leak and to help them get hyped for the movie next month? How about we do a Spider-Man movie tier list?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I haven't seen them in so long, but I remember them very well, especially the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films.
Wait, guys, how about we bring Ben in?
Joe, we already made a deal that he is only allowed to take part in the modded Mario Kart videos.
Wait, let me give him a call.
Wait, no, Joe.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
I was calling to see if you wanted to make a Spider-Man movie tier list with us.
Those are some fun films, but I am not much of a movie guy.
What about analyzing the movie trailer later?
Why bother when we will see the movie next month? It's really pointless to analyze something when it comes out with our questions and curiosities are answered and has the facts.
I mean, there's a whole community dedicated to analyzing movie trailers.
Oh, hi, Obama. It's nice to talk to you, but yes, I am aware of the community. I am just not into that nonsense.
Oh, movie buffs are going to be mad about that in the comments.
Well, that's just my opinion. Anyway, I look forward to our next Mario Kart session with Donald.
Fuck you, Ben.
I should give Donnie a nickname for him. Anyway, have fun doing y'all's Spider-Man tier list.
Why would he give me a nickname? I have plenty of amazing nicknames.
Like Orange Man, Knockoff Cheeto, Spray Tan Tangerine, Construction Cone, Fat Ass, Morbid Obese Leprechaun, Oomp Loompa, and many more.
Hey, I also have nicknames for you.
Really? Are they nice ones? I used to be called the J-Dog, Joe Meister, and so on.
Yeah, they're nice like those.
What are the nicknames?
Pedophile, child molester, child sniffer, sleepy, failure, senile, demented.
Guys, let's get started with the tier list. It's been a while since we did any tier list on movies, and I figured since the new Spider-Man movie is coming out next month, we should celebrate by doing this.
I am looking forward to seeing the new film. Peter doesn't have my best friend by his side anymore, especially what happened in Endgame.
Bro, why are you spoiling the ending to that movie?
Shut your dementia ass up. The movie has been out for 7 years. If anyone is shocked by the spoil, then they were clearly living under a rock. Besides, I thought we were going to start the MCU tier list movie this month to prep for Doomsday.
I know, but the three of us, and especially our creator, have been so busy with life.
Excuses, we only have 6 months until the movie comes out. We're supposed to do the Marvel movies this June. It's now June, you dimwit.
Well, we haven't seen the movies in a long time, and we need to provide plenty of content for that video. Hopefully in July we can make it work. Besides, we have plenty of time.
Well, we need to do it soon. Time flies faster than Joe's thought process.
With that being said, let's begin the tier list with the 2002 Spider-Man. I must say, this has to be an S.
Wait, you're forgetting a few movies.
What? I don't think so. I got all the Spider-Man films here.
No, you don't. Hold on, let me add in the other 2 films.
What the hell are these?
I said we're ranking movies, not TV shows.
These are movies. They're classics. Let's start with 1977 Spider-Man.
Wait, this is an actual thing?
Yes, I remember this so well. I was in my late 30s at the time. Oh, those were the days.
Hold on, let me research this. People are saying this is garbage.
Wait, I remember seeing this. I was starting up a business at the time. The hotel had 2 movies available, and these 2 were the ones. Apparently, in the first one, there's only 2 fight sequences with the same enemies. I wouldn't even consider them to be fights. I don't even know who the villain was.
Yeah, it was an evil businessman. I'm sure you can relate.
Joe, a businessman for Spider-Man, is the dumbest thing. He literally is just a regular businessman.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Me and the boys were in college and we were playing a drinking game with these 2 crap movies.
Why are you two downplaying these 2?
Because they're crap. The first has so many plot holes and has no characters I care for.
I remember seeing this as a James Bond movie. It's basically a low-budget James Bond film, just with Spider-Man. Same with second.
Can we at least put these 2 in A tier?
Do I look like I was born yesterday? No, you moron. These 2 are crap. No one ever talks about these in any video.
Sorry, Joe, but these 2 are in D tier.
You 2 are just missing out.
Yeah, sure, and I am missing out in Melania's game night. Put them in D tier.
Right, now back on track. The Sam Raimi films are absolute classics. What better way than to start with his films?
I was impressed with how the story was handled. I felt so engaged with the structure and storytelling of how Peter was a loser to being a new unsung hero.
I am sorry, but I found this movie to be boring.
Excuse me?
Joe, you can't be serious.
I just found it to be too much dialogue. There isn't enough action.
I am not surprised that a feeble old man like yourself has the attention span of a 5-year-old.
Joe, this film has great character writing. Tobey Maguire was the perfect Peter Parker. He has that dorky, innocent look to him.
He may have been a dork, but was a great Spider-Man. Not as quirky and athletic as the ones from the animations, but still great.
Fair enough. I did like William Dafoe as the Green Goblin. He was so perfect. I remember Hunter didn't like seeing that jump scare in that one dream sequence.
Either you 2 were high on his stash, or you 2 are just that big of pussies to handle a Raimi movie.
Hey, we can handle Sam's films just fine. Those Evil Dead films are bangers.
Ain't no fucking way you have watched those Evil Dead films, Joe. You're far too much of a pussy to handle those.
I can handle some blood here and there.
Some? They have tons. If I recall, back when we did the Disney remake tier list, I mentioned you cried like a bitch because the lions in the Lion King remake were too scary for you.
Hey, that's justifiable. Besides, I have grown stronger since then. I can handle anything.
Is that so? I'll tell you what, Joe. Evil Dead Burn is coming out next month. Let's do a tier list video sometime next month of the other films, and then we'll watch the movie that same day. If you're able to handle both scenarios, I will let you play whatever game you want for our next gaming video during July or August. Obama and I will take part as commentators. On one condition, you have to let me be me. Also, I'll even add it more to buying you ice cream of whatever you want.
Fair enough, and you have a deal. Get ready to eat your words, Donald.
Guys, I appreciate the banter, but we are way off course. Let's rank Spider-Man S tier. The characters are amazing, the story was engaging, and the action was perfect.
The CGI is a bit dated, though.
He's not wrong. It's a perfect movie, though.
Awesome. Next is Spider-Man 2. This is undeniably even better, and if I may say, an all-time Spider-Man movie.
Oh, hell yeah, Barack. When they re-released the extended cut last year in September, Melania wanted me to see that wicked Broadway musical thing. I don't know, it involved wizards and that stupid tiger-ass looking thing.
Did you never see Wizard of Oz? There was only one wizard and mostly witches. Also, it was a lion, not a tiger.
Whatever it was, yes, I just never watched the musical. I hired someone to go with Melania while I went to the theaters to watch Spider-Man 2.5. That shit was a banger when they added in the deleted scenes. I still laugh hard at J.K. Simmons wearing Spider-Man's suit.
Oh, man, it was re-released? Shit, I can't believe I missed it.
You may be lucky. They may do it again this September. It's been going on recently after the 20th anniversary release.
I hope so. Besides that, the hospital scene was so good, the horror aspect gave me the shivers.
Sam really knows how to implement horror into his non-horror films.
How about the characters? Aunt May was so sweet and loving.
Honestly, if I wasn't married to Jill, I would totally go for her.
That's the biggest joke if I ever heard one. She don't want you, bro. You're stuck with that ragged, saggy waste-a-bag for the rest of your life. But I do love Aunt May. If I ever need advice, I would come to her.
Alfred Molina was perfect to play Doc Ock. He became one of my favorite actors because of that role.
Oh man, he made me wish I was a scientist like him if I wasn't a businessman and a president.
Donald, you becoming a scientist would just increase our chances of the world ending because of your research studies of figuring out weight loss. No matter what food you make, you get fatter and turn into a blob.
You're just jealous of my success, Joe. Go fuck yourself and take your sleeping pills, you worn-out slog of a human organism.
You two are very much out of it today, huh? Anyway, the fight scenes are so memorable. I could watch them over and over again. I think S tier is no question.
Definitely Obama. I would even say put it on top of S tier.
I agree to my surprise.
Okay, now Spider-Man 3. I am not sure what happened here. It was okay, but could have been better.
No way you're giving this film support. Did you give the production team Obamacare? This movie is absolutely shit. The whole story is shit. The ending felt so rushed. Venom was nothing more than a marketing tactic.
I didn't mind it too much, but I was confused in many parts of the film.
I'll admit, I loved it the first time I saw it in theaters on opening night. However, I rewatched it a couple years ago and saw a lot of flaws. Why did the symbiote choose Peter out of all people in the park?
Or how about when Peter and Mary Jane were laying on the web where everyone can see, no one knows Spider-Man's identity. My first reaction would be calling the cops.
Sounds more of an overreaction.
It still looks out of the ordinary.
Hey guys, who was the villain in this film?
That is surprisingly a really good question. This movie had no idea what the hell their villain should be. It would make sense to have Green Goblin as the main villain, while Sandman was just a side villain. I would have been perfectly fine with that. It would have given Harry and Peter closure on their friendship once everything was revealed properly in the finale. Instead, the executives forced Raimi to throw Venom in there to sell dumbass toys.
That actually sounds better than what we got.
Throw this in D tier.
Wait, hold on. While it's not a well-made movie, it's more of a mindless, fun film. I would say at least C tier.
Yeah, I still had fun with this, even though I was confused.
Joe, you're always confused. Sure, whatever. C tier is fine.
Now, Amazing Spider-Man. I would say this was decent.
That's just it. Decent. The origin was fine, the villain was pretty badass, and Spider-Man himself was more fun. However, the villain's plot that involves a laser beam into the sky from a tower was such a trend back in the 2010s. Avengers, Transformers 3, and Ninja Turtles, they all have done it.
I felt like that trope was just a handicap to get the plot moving.
Sounds like something you can relate to, you crippled slow fossil.
I don't think that should affect the ranking. However, what did you two think of Uncle Ben and Aunt May?
Annoying. Uncle Ben looked like a washed-up plumber, and May was just some Karen who never got her applesauce in the retirement home.
I am lucky I got mine.
Stop treating the White House as a retirement home. You're no longer there, you relic.
I didn't mind Andrew Garfield playing Peter, but to me personally, he's just better at being Spider-Man.
I wholeheartedly agree. He was fine, but felt more like some goth punk kid with how he kept making those faces.
I was thinking of A tier.
Yes, it may have some flaws, but at the end of the day, it's a decent film.
How about Amazing Spider-Man 2? I didn't mind this one too much. I would rank it up there with Spider-Man 3.
No way. This had the same problem as Spider-Man 3. The writing was a jumble-up mess. Electro was pointless. Green Goblin was thrown in there at the last second, and Rhino was in the beginning and very end. He had no significant impact to the plot.
Yeah, it sucks that this didn't do too well. However, that town square scene was pretty dope, though.
Oh yeah, the slow motion and fast response was pretty impressive. The Spider-Man suit was also a great new look.
This suit was better than whatever slop we got in the first one.
It was far more polished and memorable.
However, it doesn't redeem the film because of the damn writing.
Well, isn't it funny how these two films were directed by a guy named Mark Webb?
I find that to be a coincidence.
Joe, don't quit your day job.
I don't have a day job, Donald. What are you on about?
Exactly. You're so broke where even broken glass is still intact. The moment you left the White House, you blew so much money and fucked over so many people that were in college back in the 2000s and back.
Hey, I was helping the new generation get a chance to not live the hell of paying student loans.
Joe, when I heard that you canceled modern college graduates' debts, I was very pissed. I had to work my ass off to pay off those student loans.
You're broken and crooked. Just like Joe, this movie is D tier.
C tier. I can't resist the music.
Fine. C tier. I give them credit for the music, and Peter and Gwen are adorable. Quite frankly, better than Mary Jane and Peter from the Sam Raimi films.
I didn't think she was that bad.
Joe, Mary is so toxic for what she put Peter through.
Let's move on, boys. Now, Homecoming. This was okay. Nothing was wrong and felt different for once.
If there's one thing I didn't like, it was Tony Stark always babysitting Peter. This movie felt more like a whole different story, not centered on Spider-Man.
They were trying to switch things up and make Spider-Man feel more fresh and new. With the new technology the Spider-Man had, it provided humor and entertainment that wanting me more.
I always enjoyed hearing Friday's voice. I always treated it as ASMR. It definitely got me going.
What the fuck, Joe? That's really weird. Friday was supportive, but you never see what she looks like.
Obama, I think it's best if we don't watch a movie with only children's voices. He may use their voices for the wrongful reasons.
Wait, children? Where?
Why must you be like this? Anyway, the characters were fun, and Ned and MJ were great fun additions to the films.
I always saw MJ as some goth chick given how she acts around others.
I don't blame you for that. However, can we say how awesome Michael Keaton was?
Oh, what a surprise. Keaton plays yet another winged animal in the movie. He played Batman, Birdman, and now the Vulture. It seems this guy loves flying creatures.
He did a good job at his role. I was pretty shocked that the girl Peter was going with was the daughter of the villain. Oh, I was kind of sad she wasn't my daughter.
Joe, you want her just to smell her hair.
Is that so wrong?
Yes, Joe. Very, very wrong.
Generally, this movie was pretty good. It was a great way to introduce Spider-Man into the MCU.
Wait, what happens when we rank the MCU films and these three come up? Also, didn't Civil War introduce him?
Technically, yes, but Homecoming is what put Spider-Man on the MCU map. Also, good question. We'll figure it out when we get to that point. In the meantime, let's put this in A tier. Now Far From Home.
I fucking hate this movie. It has some of the dumbest character writing. Peter should be smarter and well aware who to give Tony's tech to. However, he shouldn't do it, period. That dumb fuck decided to give those glasses to Mysterio. Hell, what was the point of Mysterio?
Just like you, he wanted to be seen as the hero by faking everything he does, using drones to create illusions.
Fuck you! Everything I have done is all real. Hell, just this past week, the US and Iran just signed a peace deal. Haven't you noticed the gas prices going down lately? Besides, be careful when mentioning drones. You'll get triggered.
Very funny, Orange Man.
I love Aunt May. I was so jealous when Happy Hogan was dating her.
Felt like it was kind of weird that Spider-Man's assistant was dating his aunt.
Sounds like something Bill Clinton would do.
You're not wrong about that.
I wish Aunt May was my woman. I would love to spray my spider web all over her.
Joe, that is disgusting. Shut the hell up, you degenerate.
Joe, the only spider web you'll be touching is your wife's ancient pussy that hasn't been used in years. It must be dry and dusty down there considering how ancient she is. Better dust out those cobwebs.
Fuck you, Donald. At least she loves me more than for my wallet.
Blah, blah, blah. That's all you say about my wife. Get creative, you lazy albino. Now, this movie isn't the worst. It was entertaining to say the least, but it would annoy the hell out of me when people kept saying that Sand Elemental was Sandman. Sandman isn't in this movie. It's an Earth Elemental villain.
It was a treat to see them appear regardless. The action was fine, but I did like the scene when Peter was meeting Happy in flower fields to get to the jet. I could almost feel his anxiety when he couldn't tell what was real and fake.
I give them props for that. Generally, it just feels like a basic superhero movie that looks like a vacation comedy. Let's put it in B tier.
Sounds good. Now, No Way Home.
My God, I can't tell you how so many people hyped the living hell out of this movie.
That's because Toby and Andrew were reprising their roles in this film.
I got so excited when they appeared more than as cameos. So good.
I will say that this film was very entertaining and so much fun. What sucks, though, is that they bring back everyone. I don't know why they didn't bring back the actors who played Sandman and Lizard. They even reused clips from Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man. It was so lazy.
Yes, and I heard they put a lot of CGI on Toby's mask.
Yeah, what's up with that? It's a mask, not some robotic source.
Yeah, that was a bit distracting, but there were so many scenes that I loved. Seeing the first appearances of the villains and Spider-Man or Spider-Mans or whatever. I get so excited every time seeing them appear. Just talking about this gets me wanting to watch the film again.
I can understand from Joe's point, if anyone has grown up with all the Spider-Man, then this film will be a treat. However, if we see this as a normal film through the eyes of younger audiences, it's a decent film. It was good for the time, but if we put nostalgia aside, there's a lot of problems, mainly with the writing.
Oh yes, I remember having so many questions. Why couldn't Peter just have everyone but his friends forget who he is? That would have saved so much time. he would still be with MJ and have any heroes to call for help in case shit goes down.
I never realized that. I was also wondering how Ned was able to work the Doctor Strange ring.
That made no sense. So many people took to the internet to do research. It was crazy. So many people thought he was going to be the Hobgoblin.
You're close. People were guessing that was the new villain for the fourth Holland Spider-Man movie.
Oh, then let me give Ben a call to get a true confirmation.
No, Joe! God damn it! You fucking dimwit! Are your hearing aids out of batteries? Do they need charging? Or did your demented brain forget to toggle the idea that Ben clearly stated in the beginning of the video that he doesn't give two fucks about movies?
Actually, he said,
I don't care what he said. Ned was never the Hobgoblin in the third, and based on the new Spider-Man trailer, he's regular Ned. So shut the fuck up and get with the program, you numbskull. The movie had some plot holes, but not as much as Spider-Man 3 or Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Exactly. There were so many memorable moments. The three Spider-Men chatting before the final battle, Doc Ock appearing, Strange and Spider-Man fighting. Or what about Peter 1 and Green Goblin? William Dafoe absolutely killed it hard, especially in the final fight between them.
oh man, that shit was so good. Who knew math can be that useful?
The only time mathing is fun. I would say S tier if we were doing this list a few months after the film has came out, but years have passed and people have turned around on this film and noticed flaws. With that, I would put this in the top of A tier at the most.
I think it should be S tier, regardless. It's a classic and has all three Spider-Men.
I want to say S tier too, but I can't neglect the idea of what Peter 1 could have done to prevent the villains from coming. This goes in high A tier. Now we have a few minutes left. Let's try to squeeze in the two Spider-Verse films.
Why bother? The third one was supposed to come out last year and even this year.
I know, but they confirmed that it's next year.
Whatever, let's get these last two done.
I think these two should be C tier.
Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. What did I just hear you say?
These movies hurt my eyes. It's way too colorful and full of flashing lights. I love the story, but it's hard for me to watch.
You can't be serious. These movies made animation peak to be in theaters. The art designs and animation were incredible. The characters had amazing writing.
I still struggle to know which movie is better. The first movie had amazing story, beautiful visuals, and great characters. The second has more variety, far more creative animation. They absolutely unbelievably amazing. It feels so refreshing to see something different like this.
You got to say one thing you like besides the story.
I did like the music, I guess.
Obama, ignore this mental asylum patient and put these two in S tier. Sure, we have been waiting for 3 years after that insane cliffhanger, but it's going to be worth the wait when the movie comes out.
I agree. We got to go see the third one when it comes out.
Shit, yeah. You're not invited, Joe, since you're too much of a pussy.
Oh, come on. Maybe I can handle it.
Maybe? You need to watch the first two to understand the full story. Take your meatloaf slop and watch the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's more your alley.
Hey, I am still going to watch Evil Dead burn. I will prove you wrong and will be able to choose the game I want to play.
Well, anyway, I look forward to seeing the new Spider-Man movie next month. It looks dark and serious.
Yes, I am going to get early access tickets for us. I want to get done with the Mario Kart videos first. I want my pain and agony gone.
I look forward to seeing you finish the races. Oh, it's been very painful.
I got to get going. See you guys next week. Joe, I will be livid if anything else happens in the next cup.
Oh, okay. See ya. Wait, where am I seeing him?
I am not staying here to wait for him to figure it out.